Have you ever wondered what it would be like to see a film that's kind of like a version of The Inglourious Bastards, but with Englishmen? Well, let's get started on my review for The Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare. Let's go. What's going on, all my Flicksters? This is Jacey from Jacey Flicks, and I just got back from seeing The Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare. Now, before I do get started, please know that this will be a spoiler-free review, just in case you haven't seen it and you're planning on seeing it in theaters this weekend. Also, please make sure that you hit that like, hit that subscribe, hit that notification bell to stay up to date on movies I'm reviewing just like this every week. So, The Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare stars Henry Cavill, Alan Ritchson, Eiza Gonzalez, Henry Golding, Hero Phineas Tiffin, and more. The British military recruits a small group of highly skilled soldiers to strike against German forces behind enemy lines during World War II. Now, this was not only a brilliant take on some of the unsung heroes who were responsible for fulfilling a mission against the Nazis during this time period, but also doing so with gusto. I mean, it's definitely true in the title that they are in fact ungentlemanly in how they go about this mission and even how they fight with some of their combat. They also have fun doing it, and you can tell just by looking at the actors. Even from close to the beginning of the film, when 4 of the men break into a Nazi camp to free one of them for the main mission. Now, I hope that's not too much of a spoiler for you guys, but there's some stuff that happens along and it is still very enjoyable. I loved that part of the film and as it follows. So without giving too much away, you could see how Guy Ritchie was careful on focusing on all of the characters at play when showing all 5 of the gentlemen during the mission, but also showing some of the other characters, including Eiza Gonzalez's character on a covert ops mission to infiltrate one of the Nazi leaders. I feel like not only did all of the actors look like they had fun with their roles, as I previously stated, but more in particular, every time Henry Cavill and Alan Ritchson were on screen, they both completely stole the show for me. I also love the connection of author Ian Fleming and how he wrote the James Bond spy novels. Love the correlation and how the film recognizes it in there. Now, I feel like with Henry Cavill not only having fun with this role, but it's nice to see him embracing his actual accent. And I also love seeing Alan Ritchson as he continues to be like a brute force in this film. And there's also some tactics that he has when it comes to fighting that kind of made me chuckle at first in wondering if it was real or not. And it really kept me engaged throughout the movie. Now, I do have some small negatives when I saw the film at the premiere, with one of them being that there isn't much action throughout the film, I guess as much as I had hoped for. And then there are some times where the film slows down just a bit. However, the story still keeps you entertained and engaged throughout. I mean, you're looking at this story as a whole with all of these characters just continuing on their mission, as well as some of these side characters who are trying to infiltrate. So it does well with not only intertwining with one another, but also seeing how all of it connects with the main mission. Now, with all of that being said, aside from those negatives, I had a fun time. I feel like this is a solid film, and I'm going to give The Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare 4 flames out of 5 and a fire film rating.
It's good. It's good. It's good.
I had a blast with this movie, and especially with all the historical accuracy as well as the action involved. This is definitely a solid film and worth a watch, especially if you're not really into horror and you're not going out to see something like Abigail. You could definitely check this out as an action film. Do be warned though that there is a lot of action, there's a lot of blood and some gore as well. But it's really just an entertaining popcorn flick that you can just have fun and watch. All right, guys, so I definitely recommend this film. So have you seen it yet? If so, what did you think of it overall? Also, who do you think stole the show every time they were on screen? For me personally, like I had said, it's those 2 actors. But let me know in the comments below. Last thing before I do go, you guys, please make sure you hit that like, hit that subscribe, hit that notification bell to stay up to date on new reviews I'm always doing every week. My name's JC from Jacey Flicks, and until next time, I'm out.